Welcome to the Granny Detective Society. This is a cute little game where you play as a granny and you kind of make your own little crime scene board while you're watching the neighborhood. So let's play it. New game.
I've had quite the full life. Perhaps a bit too full. Travels, parties, work. Oh, so much work. Not exactly the kind of marathon you run with a baby on your hip or a lover in your suitcase. I sprinted through life, and once I crossed the finish line, there I was, all on my own, to celebrate the victory. Oh, don't get me wrong, though. I'm happily alone, and I do know how to fill my days. My little thing? Watching the youngsters from the neighborhood. Well, let's be clear. At my age, a youngster is anyone who can walk without a frame. But they're lovely, aren't they? All full of life, running, shouting, bickering. And me? I document it all from my window. It's like watching a teleseries. Only this one doesn't try to sell me incontinence pads between scenes.
I wasn't expecting voice acting. That's cute. Our mission to uncover absolutely everything about the inhabitants of this neighborhood. To do that, we'll investigate, and the first step is to take a few photos. This way. Here we are with my trusty camera. You can aim with the mouse. Move around the street using WSD or keyboard arrows. And zoom using the scroll wheel. Okay, we can really zoom in. I'd like to know more about the rabbit in the orange overalls on the right. When your cursor hovers over a character, it turns red. You can take a photo with a single click. Great, let's see the results on my detective board. This way. All the photos we take get stored here as Polaroids. You can move around this space just like you do in the street. Give it a try. Oh wow, okay, they give us a lot of room to work with. You can also grab a Polaroid to move it. Okay. And zoom with the scroll wheel. Got it. Each Polaroid has two fields to fill in: the name, the job. For now, we know neither, so let's head back out and investigate. Oh gosh, I hope this is not time sensitive. Look at our sweeper fully focused on his work. I bet there are clues nearby. Artisans always find a way to advertise themselves. Okay, you could be Fred. Are we sure though? It could just be the company name. His name is Fred and he's an electrician. Perfect, let's enter that in our board. If you say so. Okay. So this little rascal is named Fred. Let's start by writing down his name. Whenever you need to fill a field, I open my notebook. It's a bit messy, but it contains every name you can find in the game. Some are hidden, but they're all here. Fred. Great, now I just need his job. And here we are on the jobs page. It's even messier than the names page, and some jobs are missing entirely. Now, what was his job again? Okay, so he was an electrician. Getting old memory slips. Luckily, I have a foolproof technique to wake it up. A good old word search. Oh, really? Here's the grid. Clues on the left and the hidden words inside the grid. Fred needs energy to do this job. She's being dramatic, story catcher. Okay, they can appear in any direction. Forward, backward, vertical, horizontal, even diagonal. Come on, help me find the one we need. Okay, well, it's right here. Okay, that's a weird way to do it. There it is, electrician. Let's head back to the job page to fill it in. Okay. Where did you put that? Oh, here. Great, you now have 2 correct pieces of information. And you need 3 to fully validate a character. Let's return to the street and see what Fred does next. Oh god, I'm so creepy. What is Granny doing? Watch his day carefully. Something is bound to happen. Oh. I thought you were gonna give your donut. I took a donut. Police officer? Look at these two. Quick, take a photo of that raccoon. Let's add this info to the detective board. Oh my gosh, time is passing so quickly. His job. Well, he is police. Am I blind? Oh, okay. So sometimes they don't have words. You just click on the icon. Got it. Congratulations. 3 correct deductions confirmed. You found the name of Fred. You found that Fred was an electrician. You found that stranger was policeman. And well done. We now have 3 validated answers. When that happens, the screen appears and all the information gets carved into stone. That lets us move forward with the peace of mind. Now let's do what we came here for, marking that they are friends. To do that, just draw a string between the two Polaroids. Right-click on one of them, then drag the thread to the other. Okay. Oh, can I do it like here? Fred is not related to Unknown. Unknown is not related to Fred. Wonderful. Once our board is covered in threads, it will really look like a detective's office. When two suspects are connected by a thread, I always place post-its between them. 2 post-its and we both know each other. 1 when only one knows the other. 0 when they do not know each other at all. Here the two are friends, so let's record that. So these are... well, we don't know if they're best friends, but they're friends.
Now these two are linked by a thread. We've only to find out its color.
We're only missing one last piece of information to validate our hypothesis, but where should we start? I have to admit my goal is bigger than simply observing the little neighbors on the street, finishing my crossword puzzle. Okay. Fred receives it discreetly. Must be seen in order to disappear. Ooh. Lost everything for a flop. The wrong diagnosis of the right crime. More sensitive to sugar than evidence. Crosswords are both my goal and my refuge when I get stuck. On each line you'll find a clue and the word that goes with it. The clues give us leads to follow when we feel lost, and solving the clues means the investigation is complete. That's quite a lead, so let's head back on the street and take a closer look at what's going on. For example, look through the list. There's a clue that talks about what Fred breaks. Oh my goodness, there's more. Okay, so Fred gets something discreetly. What is this? Classic. By clicking this button, you'll simplify the clues given in the crossword puzzle. The game is designed so the classic mode can be completed by everyone. However, we trust you to adapt your experience according to your preferences. The chill difficulty is slightly easier than classic. Simple difficulty is for players who just want to relax and not overthink things. Do you want to change the difficulty? No, we're fine. So Fred gets something that is hidden during the night. What Fred breaks? Has an electric relationship. Okay, there's a lot. Okay, let's go back. It's nighttime. Oh no. The whole street is plunged in darkness. Under these conditions, it's hard to investigate. Even though, in my opinion, it's clearly linked to what Fred broke. In any case, don't just stand there. Let's rewind time. Ah, I found out what happened before everything went dark. Oh, that's nice. Follow Fred to understand how he ended up in this situation. He probably drove into something. What did you receive discreetly, though? I wonder. Okay. I'm watching you, Fred. Bingo, we see him swing his broom straight into the transformer. Why did he do that? Was it intentional? For what purpose? Well, this is starting to look like a real case. Come on, let's investigate. We got crosswords to fill in. Okay. Fred breaks number 8. She said transformer. Oops. Max, is that what I write down? There we go. Okay, I needed to write the name of the transformer box. All right. Okay. What is 2 down? Must be seen in order to disappear. And number 9 down. A box office failure. Huh. Okay. Is there a movie theater? Anywhere? We have florist. Oh. So we take a picture of you. And you. Did you get a donut discreetly? You as well. Okay. Did she hand him the donut? That's the donut. Donut. Okay. Number 1 is donut. Oh, this is fun. So, there's something between these two as well. We don't know what. We don't know her name either. And it seems like these two also have a connection. I'm gonna go back to 6 a.m. Oh, they're florist. Okay, so these two are florist. They're co-workers. Are they lovers? I don't know. They're upset. What are they upset about? Huh. Okay. So these are florists, yeah. Congratulations, 3 correct deductions confirmed. You found that a stranger is friend with Fred. You found that a stranger is a florist, and another stranger was a florist. Ooh. Froggy person. Oh. Oh, they're interviewing. Huh. Can't listen. Oh. Well, that wasn't nice. Okay, the police came. Power's gonna go out soon. Oh, he's writing a ticket. Okay. There's a lot going on there. Alright. So, goodness. So we have this and this. Does this technically mean this too? Maybe? Okay, wait. Alright. Rival, plot with, partner in crime, friend with, faking friendship with, parent, sibling, cousin, freelance for, client of, employee of, boss of. Okay, we don't know anything between these two, honestly. You seem like, let's see, doctor, handyman, electrician, baker, cashier, nurse. What is the word search? She's being dramatic, story catcher. Story catcher. Oh goodness. Was he a journalist though? I'm assuming that would be what this is. Journalist. Oops, let's not go the wrong direction. He's being dramatic. Is this actress or something? Let's see if I can find that real quick. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so we got all the jobs now. So I'm gonna assume your job is a journalist. It seems that way. You, I don't know. Okay. Does anything happen in the nighttime? Okay, so they're still here. Oh, wait, didn't she run? Like as soon as it shuts down? Oh no, okay. Are you the actress, I wonder? Oh. Okay, you're hungry. Did you hear that bell? That's my signal, the one that reminds me that sometimes life repeats itself like an old photo album you leaf through one more time. At my age, you know, it often feels like we relive the same moments with a bit of tenderness, as if time were making a small detour. So now's the moment to click one of those buttons and dig a little bit deeper. Oh. Who are you?
Oh, well now. What's she? Oh, bugger, she hasn't seen me, has she? Right. Best thing would be to act normal. Close the curtains, pick up the knitting,
54:23.
and forget the whole thing. Except curiosity's itching at me. I've never been one to ignore a call when life rings me up.
Oh, goodness.
At first, it was the usual sort of chat. Two old dears getting acquainted. How are the grandkids here? Weather's all over the place there. Then her voice changed. Calmer. Deeper. We've been watching you for some time, she said. Me? Watched? Hang on a minute. That's my line. I nearly burst out laughing, but before I could reply, she went on. Welcome to the Granny Detective Society. Silence. Then a faint click, like an old clock starting up again. Didn't even get the chance to ask if they had a decent pension plan. I was already recruited. A detective at my age. Oh, guess I'll need a code name.
Okay, this tutorial seems bugged out, so that was unfortunate. It blocked the subtitles. The Granny Detective Society is like the CIA, but with dentures. Still, it's quite the organization with top-notch members. The more I meet them, the more juicy information I'll get about what's happening in the neighborhood. In this case, Suzette is an audio specialist. Ooh, we're gonna get sound finally. See, I'm hitting space to continue, but it's not going away. Suzette is a fan of sounds of all kinds. With her cutting-edge equipment, she can hear everything happening in the street and even inside apartments. Oh. From the outside, it's pretty simple. Whenever you see a signal like this on the radar screen, you can move your pointer over it. Great, once your pointer is placed on the signal, the corresponding conversation appears on your monitor. Look, a new tab just opened here. As long as you stay on the signal, the text updates in real time. An unknown character is someone whose identity you haven't confirmed yet in the detective board. If you arrive too early or too late, you might miss part of the conversation. Don't worry though, when you tune into a conversation, all dialogue lines are already marked in advance. All you need to do is be there at the right moment to fill them in. Let's try to find another conversation. Okay, I guess I'll come back to that. Okay, that one's not working. As soon as you discover a new one, its content appears in a new tab. Tabs are a great way to keep track of everything you've listened to. But even when you're far from Suzette, you can still find them in your notebook. Let's take a look. Open your notebook and go to the audio log tab. Is that not where I am? Guess not. I see. Whenever Suzette picks up a sound, she sends me reports and I copy everything here. Oh, they have numbers. 88, 112, and 211. On this page, you can see a list of all conversations in which we've heard at least one word. Click on one of them. There's a lot of information on the screen. Have you seen everything? 715, 312 in Fred, completion rate, 29%, conversation contents. You can scroll to read it all. Okay. Third place to investigate. So we need the whole conversation, I guess. I'm gonna have to just wait for all these to load before I read. You just discovered the voice of someone you've never taken a picture of. When that happens, you can press this button to add their Polaroid to your detective board. Oh, interesting. One thing I will say about this is really tedious. If I wasn't recording a video, would this bother me as much? Maybe not, but I think we need like an instant or at least like a speed up because there's only play and pause. I can't fast forward. I can't click anywhere. So having to go through these conversations and wait for it to go back to where you're missing takes time. So that's the only like negative thing I can say that is just a little bit tedious. Like I need to go back again. I'm missing conversation and it's taking some time. So I do wish there was a little bit of a fast forward button. There's only one part of a conversation that I, for some reason, cannot get. I don't know why. So we have these two voices. God, she made me crave it so bad. Tell me about it. I saw the way you were looking at her earlier. Come on, did you see her when she walked past us with her box of donuts and that mischievous look? A vision, divine intervention. Come on, follow me. I got an idea. Another mission for Adrita. Oh, she's getting away. Get ready. This is our chance. Count on me. Always ready, like a Boy Scout. You, a scout? Still waiting for my bravery badges, okay? Shh, customer. Good day, sir. A flower for your lady? I know. I was just admiring your flowers. Go ahead. That's free. Costs nothing to sniff. Okay, so 88 and 211. Yes. 88 and 211. I'm assuming this is Adrita. Adrian. Is it supposed to be Adrita? Oh yes, we can actually read it through here, can't we? These two are talking. Adrita. Another mission for Adrita. Why is this name not appearing? I don't know. Huh, 813. I'm missing. Okay, so I'm missing a couple. Yes, Mom, it's Gustav. So 551 is Gustav. Ah, okay. They're all on top of each other. Got it. This is Gustav. Yes, I'm fine. I eat properly. No, everything's fine, I promise. It's just that I have to cancel for later. What? No, I didn't get fired. Yes, it's a real job. Mom, illustrator is a real job. Never mind. Anyway, I won't be able to come back because I'm stuck in the bathroom. No, one around me is sick, but I don't understand. Yes, I'm telling you, I didn't eat anything weird. The only little slip today was a donut Amelie offered me. Amelie, you know, the downstairs neighbor, the movie star. Mom, honestly, you're unbearable when you start like this. I'd never interest a girl like her. Now it's really not the best time to talk about this. I feel like I downed a whole box of laxative. Yes, I'm hanging up now, Mom. Kisses. Okay. So, Amelie is the movie star, and I'm pretty sure... Where did she go? I'm pretty sure this is you. So... Amelie is not on the list again. I think you are the movie star. You're the actress. Yes, okay. Why can't I get your name? Amelie is right here. There's no jobs. Do I need to get crossword? A box office failure. Yeah, it starts with an L, so it's not her. Lost everything for a flop. Amelie? Okay. So did your name appear? Is this Amelie? Amelie. Okay. We found Amelie. So, Dita. I feel like Adrita could be Dita. Maybe? Not sure. Okay, let's go to the next one. 312 and Fred. Hey, how's it going? Very the fancy titles, my friend. At this rate, you're feeding me more than my own grandmother. Everything okay around here? Oh yeah, sure, but it's going to rain tomorrow. My hip's already aching. The only thing that would break the routine would be you refusing your weekly donut. Oh, you know me. I live only to serve people. Give me that. I knew I could count on you. So, still working on that top secret case you mentioned yesterday? Yeah, top secret, super dangerous. You think I'm just patrolling casually, but actually I'm undercover. Undercover? Tell me. Impossible. Too confidential. If I told you, I'd either have to kill you or recruit you. I don't know which would be worse. Go on, make fun of me. Oh, look, what's... Okay, so 312 is the policeman. But he didn't say his name. He just said officer. We have... Okay, this one. Oh, I didn't get everything. Yeah, there's like a section. I don't know why I couldn't get it from here. You scared me, Simon. Stick to the plan. Sorry, Mrs. DeLune. We've seen you recently in the company of Serge Roquefort. Is it for a movie or a baby? Do you think this relationship is the reason your last movie, L'Amour, failed? L'Amour. Okay. L'Amour. Okay. There we go. Okay. So 211 must be Simon. I'm assuming. So this is Simon. I do not wish to answer you. You look tense. Did we just touch on something sensitive? Hey now, what next? Let me through. Somebody, I'm being attacked. Are you calling for help because you're trapped in a toxic relationship with Serge? If so, blink 3 times. Everyone calm down. Agent Paul. Okay. Paul is the police officer. Paul. Okay, Amelie, Simon, and Paul are all correct. So Dita is wrong. How can we delete Dita? I'm gonna leave Dita. We don't know if that's Dita. Also, actually, this could be Dita, right? One of them could be Dita. Let's keep going. Dita, it's heating up over here. Sniffing those lilacs really fired that guy up. Lilacs, that's the orange thing, right? No, the orange thing, that's a nettle. A nettle is exactly what a guy is gonna get into when the cop shows up. Funny thing is, nettles are supposed to have healing virtues. Virtues, what is that supposed to mean? A good habit, something that might finally earn you a badge. A badge? A scout badge, you walnut. That's our moment, go. Okay, so the two that work at the florist are talking here. Man, I was starving this whole time. We shouldn't even be made to work this late anyway, I'm starving. Right? When she walked past those donuts, they were glowing, shiny, dripping, juicy, and now I'm eating them. I can confirm, no lies were told. Oh yeah, they're honest, virtuous, and you can eat them without getting stung. So these two live together, seems like. These two must be that partner in crime. Dita is this one. So we don't know the other one. Adrian, maybe? Seems like it, possibly. I don't know their relationship. They could be siblings. Maybe. Okay, they're friends. Maybe they're secretly in love. His friend with Paul. Faking friendship? Maybe? Simon and Paul. Plotting with Paul? Oh. Maybe? No, they're partner in crime. I'm not sure. And also we need 3, right, correct ones, so that makes it a little bit tough. So Milo, how was the movie night? Okay, 653 is Milo. Fred is faking friendship with Paul. Adrian is the name and Milo is the name. Okay, so I was right. Adrian, Dita, and they're faking a friendship. Oh, this is so rude. I guess it does matter where you stick these because I don't think you can redo them after. They're just stuck wherever you put them. So let's go back to Milo. Went in a bit sad and it only lasted an hour and a half. I came out thinking an hour 20 was already too much. Honestly, analyzing one of your photos takes longer than breaking down the entire script. Oh, come on, Lana. Can we talk about the moment when the hero mistakes a flamingo for his mother? What was that if not a cry for help from the screenwriter? I read it was improvised. The flamingo wasn't even planned originally. Yeah, you can tell. He didn't want to be there either. And casting a flamingo played by a bear, they didn't have a bird lying around. Even a pigeon would have done. Still, I laughed my head off during the car scene. The one where Amelie confesses her love. Yes, they're acting. It felt like 2 people negotiating a divorce. And his monologue about loyalty when everyone knows he cheated on her in real life, so uncomfortable. Totally. She was saying my love with the enthusiasm of a politician caught red-handed. Anyway, we're the lucky ones. Judging by their box office disaster, our tickets probably make up 20% of the audience. 20? Optimistic. I was alone in the theater. I could hear my own sighs echoing. The reviews are brutal, apparently. Deserved. That wasn't a movie. It was punishment. Speaking of punishment, have you seen the state of the apartment? A little tidying up? Oh no, Mom. Flamingos don't do housework. You're ridiculous. All right, I'll take the kitchen and you do the living room. How's the hospital? Same old. Doctors who think they know everything and us sticking together to fix their messes. Oh, hang in there. So Lana and Milo might be siblings. Lana and Milo. Lana works at a hospital. So Lana must be doctor or a nurse. Doctors who think they know everything and us sticking together to fix their messes must be nurse then. So Lana's a nurse. What is Milo? Analyzing one of your photos takes longer than breaking down their entire script. So does that mean Milo is a photographer? Lana's a nurse. Milo's a photographer. Okay. And I'm assuming these are siblings? Gustav. Is there like a student? Oh, it was Illustrator, right? Illustrator is a real job. Yeah, okay. So I didn't finish this, did I? Yeah, no, okay, this was really long. We were here. Agent Paul at your service. I'm a sworn professional and I will not hesitate to use force if necessary. Finally, officer, this stranger is harassing me. If asking 3 questions is harassment, then I don't know what. Calm down, I said. I'm the only one allowed to ask questions here. But I'm just doing my job, sir. Don't become an actress if you're scared of journalists, especially with acting like that. One more word and I'll cuff you. You know what my acting says to you, you sewer frog? You must know sewers well, judging from your filmography. Don't listen to him, Mrs. DeLune. I loved L'Amour, a masterpiece. What the? Who turned off the lights? Help, officer, he's gonna jump on me. Don't worry, I have the situation under control. Nobody moves, especially you, paparazzi. Papa, what? No. Come on, I'm a journalist, not a stalker. What is that noise? There's a monster and it just touched me. Okay, it's back, no panic. It wasn't a monster. I heard a loud growl though. But my necklace, what? My diamond necklace is gone. It was him, he stole it, I'm sure. Oh, come on, lady, change the record. Not another move, amphibian, you're under arrest. I feel faint, I need to sit down. All right, that's it, you're guilty, straight to jail. Wait, hold on, you're not even taking the time to do a proper investigation? You can't just haul me away, I don't even have handcuffs on. I don't know which part of this I'm missing, but I don't know if it's super important either. All right, so 613 we have Amelie. It should be this one. That's it. She just says, man, I'm starving. Where did I put my mints? That was not worth it. 50% though. So where the heck does Amelie go? Okay, so Amelie is here. She says, where's my mints? You just disappear. You vanish. Where do you go? She takes a donut. And then she just stands here. And then she runs into him. That's so strange. Why does it say that this is just half the conversation? Because she's literally just here. And then she walks over here. Yeah, that's a little bit strange, huh? Okay. Let's see what other conversation we're missing. 802. Okay, that one finished. And then 1045. Oh, they stole the donuts. So who stole the diamond necklace? Okay. Oh, she ran to the donut box, I guess. We also have this person. I have no idea what their name is. Just this one is the only one that's not finished, and I don't know why. I'm not even sure how to fix that one. The word search is done. This one, though, must be seen in order to disappear. Is this the necklace? Okay. The wrong diagnosis of the right crime. More sensitive to sugar than evidence. Paul? It's hidden during the night. Not sure. The secret ingredient to speed up an investigation. False suspect, real criminal. I forget their names. Oh, was it Simon, right? Has an electric relationship with her. Fred. I'm forgetting their names. They're secretly in love? Then are they, like, dating? I'm not sure about that one. Simon is plotting with Paul? No. Rival? No.
Now these two are linked by a thread. We've only to find out its color.
So Gustav is illustrator, Amelie is complot against Paul, and Simon is complot against with Paul. Okay. So this is all correct. Are you guys
Only to
best
find out it's
friends? Are you guys like married? What is going on here? I don't know. Are you Alfred? I don't know why that one is there. This must be either a cashier or also, whoops, florist. And I think that this must be boss. Stranger's a florist. Stranger's boss. Yeah. Okay. So these are definitely not correct. And these are definitely not correct. And Alfred is not the name. Let's try a different name. Milo, Lana, Fabienne, maybe? So these are employee of. Employee of. And then we need one more. Sibling, parent, cousin, best friend. Okay. Adrian is employee. Okay. So this is also not the correct name. We'll try Killian. And best friend.
You've only to find out its color.
Okay, Adrian is best friends with Dita. Fred is a partner in crime with Amelie. And Fred. Huh. That makes sense. Fred purposely hit the box. I got that now. Okay. I thought they were in love, but no. Okay. That was very sneaky. 8 out of 11. Oh, I need to get all of these done. Okay. The wrong diagnosis of the right crime. Let's switch to chill. The crime Simon is accused of. Theft. Okay. Amelie hides it once the night has fallen. I mean, she hides her gem. Her necklace. The secret ingredient is speeding an investigation in transit. Emily hides it not far from her home. There was some in the donut forcing Paul to cut the investigation short. What? As soon as I collect a piece of information about one of my subjects, I record it on these pages. I create one page per person and keep track of the progress in my investigation there. Take a look because it can be valuable. Switch from one suspect to another, use this button or this one. Okay. Amelie, relationships, Fred, Paul, Simon. Faking friendship, partner in crime. What is, oh, it's partner in crime with Simon. So, Fred. Where's my, there we go. These are also partner in crime with, must be. I guess I need one more correct one. That must be that one. Paul is policeman. Is friends with, and then question marks. Simon. Okay, I think I got this one correct. Adrian and Dita are BFF. Didn't I already get that? Adrita. Wait, Adrian is best friends with, but not this one? We don't have Killian's name. That's the problem. Maybe I can guess the name now? Not Alfred. There we go. Okay, Romaine. How complicated. All right, you're missing some stuff with Paul. This is done. Someone is friends with Adrian, but who, I don't know. Romaine is the boss of Adrian and Dita. That's fine. They're a florist. Okay. Gustav is an illustrator. Amelie is the neighbor downstairs, and he draws Amelie. We don't have his picture, but I think... Is there one for neighbor? Let's put Gustav here. Your client of, maybe?
Only to
Secretly in love, perhaps?
These to thread.
Freelance for,
Only to
maybe.
find out.
Milo is a photographer. Is he in a cult? Photographer for who? The way I imagine them. Lana is a nurse? Question mark. First words. I know who the Agent Red is, and I will unmask their identity. Huh. Amelie is an actress. Everything's good. So you're a photographer. You're a nurse. Okay, these two live together. So are you guys married? Well, I'm not going to know unless I get something else correct. Oh, gosh. Emily hides it once night has fallen. Wait, okay. If this is what I think it is, I don't like this clue at all. Whoops. to speeding up an investigation in transit. Gustav, the illustrator. Wasn't he the one in the bathroom? How does that make any sense? That's weird. In transit, laxative? This clue was not... This one I don't get because Amelie hides it when night has fallen. She hid her necklace in the donuts. That is a necklace. Or a gem. Or a diamond. Hides it not far from her home. Hidden during the night. We have everything we need to solve the case. Let's head over to the detective board and wrap it up. That's our resolution sticker. It has 2 slots, on the left for the culprits, on the right for the victims. I have to disconnect the culprits' Polaroids to the guilty side as you do between 2 Polaroids, and the same for the victims. And just like that, the case is solved. Okay, wait a second. What do you mean? Okay, she has her bag. She comes over here, and she comes back. Her bag is missing. Oh. Oh my gosh. I thought she just took her necklace off and threw it in the donuts, and that's why they were saying the donuts were shiny. Wow. Okay, that was a very small little detail. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is this? A scam in the shadows. Guilty.
My
There we go.
first investigation ended with a pile of answers and a pair of handcuffs. But with my conclusions tucked under my arm, I was ready to shine and prove to this mysterious organization that recruiting me had been the right call. And thank goodness, truly, thank goodness, I was feeling confident. Because when it comes to staging a performance, believe me, these ladies know exactly what they're doing. It didn't take them long to make me realize that I hadn't understood a thing yet. "Congratulations on uncovering the insurance scam," the woman in charge said to me. "Congratulations! How did you already know the conclusions of my investigation?" And that's when she
Because
stepped
they're
forward.
smarter than me.
Amélie Delon, the movie star, at the head of the Granny Detective Society. Well, for a few seconds anyway. She took off her wig, removed her piercing, peeled away the tape pulling her skin tight, put on a pair of heavily worn glasses and the frumpiest sweater imaginable. Amélie was no longer Amélie. I sat there on my wooden chair, completely lost, when everything suddenly fell into place. The breath mint, even though there were donuts right next to her. Fred predicting rain the next day because his hips were aching.
They're all old.
Simon writing glowing articles about overly sentimental Christmas movies.
The furious.
Amelie's real name was Germaine, a specialist in divination. Fred was actually Monique, an activist with endless knowledge. And Simon, well, I was told she was currently at the police station, but that they'd take care of. Germaine then leaned toward me. She told me I had been brilliant, that I had connected the right people to the right clues, but now it was time
But why are
to
you
step
committing
into
crimes?
the big leagues. She handed me a very small red envelope, an envelope that would change my life forever. But that I didn't know yet.
In search of Agent Red. Okay, so that's why it was saying who Agent Red is. Wow. That was a demo for Granny Detective Society. That was pretty cute. A little bit difficult. The bag was my fault. I was so sure. I'm like, the diamond went in the donuts. That's why I missed the bag part. And the funny thing is I rewatched that again and I still didn't catch that her bag was missing. I don't know why. But the laxative one, I did not like that clue. I do think the simple, like having chill and simple is nice, but maybe an additional clue would be helpful for people that might struggle with those kind of things. That kind of broke my brain for a moment because the clue to me didn't match the word. I really do like the concept though, and I'm feeling kind of detective-y lately, so I think I'm gonna play a couple of more detective demos. Maybe I will get better at this the more that I play these kind of games. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.